So how are you feeling today? Day before the race.
Oh boy. Went for an easy run. Didn't feel that good, but you know, the training before the race doesn't mean that much. Yeah, I feel a little sleepy, but ready for the briefing. Then I have an easy swim. That's it. Not much left to do. Get the bike ready. Get the sticker numbers. Yeah, I mean, I feel confident, but not really confident. I don't know. Probably just because I haven't raced in a while, and with the 5 weeks without training from my sickness. So we'll see. All the answers will be answered tomorrow. I definitely hope to be at the pointy end of the race.
If you haven't made your way over to this expo, Watson.
How are you feeling after that little drive?
I drive on the highway that speed every day, so that was nothing for me. they only go, it's on the corners, it feels a bit faster because you go the same speed as in the straights. But he said he was only going like 110. So, I mean, I've hit down the highways. Well, actually, we shouldn't post this. Yeah, I think maybe a little more nervous than usual, but in the end, my form is what it is, and I'm really curious to see how it is tomorrow. The flat, raw power course might not be the best as a comeback race, especially after losing some weight. So we'll see. But I mean, overall training has been going well. You know, I've had the last 6 weeks go pretty solid. So, and I'm fresh now, well rested. So there's no reason why it wouldn't go well. So definitely gunning for some of those top spots. But yeah, I feel like my old self, really.
Who do you think's going to be your biggest threat on the course tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, the three main guys really are the 3 guys that won their 3 last races. So Christian in Cozumel, Ben in Oceanside, and Magnus Ditlev in Portugal, I think was his last win. So yeah, those are the main 3 guys I think they're going to be looking at.
Rudy on Berg. There they go, our pro man.
I'm just calling to say I
well, podium, so that's good. But if I had to judge my performance impartially, I'd say it wasn't my best performance. Watts on the bike were kind of hard to hold. I just had to stay steady, kind of same on the run. It was an okay pace on the run, but yeah, definitely slower than my good runs in the past. So yeah, happy to be on the podium, but still some work to do if I want to win the future races.
Hey, Bob, if you don't mind me asking for Rudy's video, how do you think he did today?
I thought he did phenomenal. I think the hardest thing for a top athlete is when you come back from a long time off, you know, and you usually go and do some small local races, right, just to get a sense of where you're at and feel swim, bike, run again, transition again. And Rudy jumped in. This is the big fish pond. He jumped in all the way. And the fact that he got third here, I think that's a huge win for him.
Awesome.
Finally, time to race. So for the swim, they called out the first 10 ranked athletes, and I followed Ben and Christian Blumenfeld towards the left of the swim start, which was a mistake because the right side was much quicker after 50 meters. I mean, they already had 10 meters lead. So I had to get to work pretty much the whole swim to catch back up and be with the front guys. I exited in 6th position, and that was about it. I mean, followed the feet most of the swim. Tried to move up in some sections. Did little sprints to go up one by one, and managed to exit with Christian, and had an okay T2. Onto the bike, I was behind Christian Blumenfeld, and Ben Canoe had a bit of a lead, with I think Mark Dubrick was ahead too, and I pretty much followed Christian. He was pushing pretty good watts, and I didn't want to go around him. It was too difficult, so I just focused on having as easy of an effort as possible, even though it was not easy. It was pretty hard, and after 5 loops, Magnus Ditlev came by, and he was definitely moving much quicker than us, and I didn't even try to go with him. Christian did, and so they both dropped me at that point. I was 4th in the race at that point because Ben was still ahead. So then I just pushed pretty hard and managed to catch Christian and Ben towards the end of the bike, and I could see on the panel with our times and our loop counter that Magnus was gaining significant time, probably 10 seconds every single loop. And so by the end of the bike, he had about 2.5 minutes on us. And it was just, the 3 of us, Ben, Christian, me, chasing Magnus onto the run. I had a pretty average transition. And my left glute upper hamstring area was really painful, actually, for the first K of the run. I was limping. Christian was already 100 meters ahead of me, within 100 meters, and Ben was ahead of me as well, and I was thinking, okay, this run is going to be a catastrophe, but it opened up. The pain more or less went away, and I was able to catch Ben, who looked like he was struggling a little, and Christian was just gone. There's no way I was going to catch Christian. Obviously he ran faster pretty much the entire run, and so I was in 3rd, which at the start of the run, I was like, okay, if I can stay on the podium, this will be pretty good. And it's pretty much what happened. I mean, I stayed into a tempo, fairly high tempo, but also not that high. My run pace was okay, but nothing very good. I mean, I've run faster many times, even for a full half marathon. And I just got a bit of a scare in the last loop when I was told Matt Hansen was 1 minute behind me. So that was, had to push at the end, caught some time back on Magnus, and finished about 3 minutes from Christian and 1:20 maybe from Magnus for 3rd. And overall pretty happy with that, just as a comeback race. So that's it. Podium is always a good day. I'll just have to train harder this winter to get back that power and run pace back.